It's Rory Gallagher time. First time listening to this. Came from a recommendation, but who needs to have a recommendation for Rory Gallagher? You should just know. Let's get into it. Stick with me, guys. Okay, Rory, so where's that sort of head, high-pitched voice coming from? I'm not sure I've heard Rory try to reach that note before, Mr. Gallagher. What you're playing at? It's an interesting sound, isn't it? It's a shift. And I've done some googly stuff on this, but I want to hear it just more and more before I sort of give over what I've learned, what I think. So stick with me, guys. Good, though. pull it back because it's just amazing. So this is from the album Calling Card, which was the 6th album and the studio album. And it was produced by Roger Glover, Deep Purple. So this was to signify, as I've read the articles and different bits Rory said, Rory had opened for the band, that's lineup, had opened for Purple, I think, the previous year to the album being made. So when Roger Glover's come in, I think it's Rory saying, I want to just push out a little bit. You know, that's what he was saying, push out into different directions. Now, on the playlist, I've got Do You Read Me on there, which is on the playlist. But I'm hearing that different... It's like he's delving into it, but not pushed all the way through into that much heavier rocky sound. He's not playing with the synth, but the slide is that synth sound, right? It's giving you that synthesized sound, if you like. And he plays a slide like he was born with it in his hand. And the songs, the lyrics are kind of cool, but it's more about when you think about Roger Glover and where that band is going and how it's heavier, how the drum sits a little bit less, sits slower. And he has certain inflections in his voice where he's changing the way in which you perceive Rory Gallagher. But it's still got that bluesy element, that bluesy rock element. It's kind of like they've pulled it together and not lost track of who he is. It's when you think about Purple and where Roger Glover's coming from in order to produce an album with Rory Gallagher and that band. It's really cool. But also, let's pull it back and then think about the lyrics and see if the lyrics are bluesy or if they've gone off in a different direction. Yeah, let's pull it back a bit. One more interruption, guys. It's completely Rory Gallagher, but it's got that little edge to it. But when you look at the lyrics, you know each time I leave my house, you know each time I move around, secret agent, won't you please take my advice? Secret agent, secret agent. Now, on the face of it, it's about the girlfriend, his baby, his girlfriend has got somebody watching his every move. Well, she's got a secret agent and he's screaming down my spine. Yeah, she's got a secret agent and he's breathing down my spine. He must like working overtime. I think I'm always hard to find. Is that the big brother paranoia? I don't know. But it's a little less bluesy. It's a little less steeped in what you'd call traditional blues. But it's still got that element of being in that broken thing. But it's a bit more dystopian, if that makes sense. It's just really interesting when you think about who's produced it. And this apparently was the last time this complete lineup played together. And Roger Glover had sort of alluded to the fact that this was such a loyal lineup to Rory Gallagher. But I don't know what happened after that, guys. So, Rory fans, let me know. This is considered to be their finest studio album. His finest studio album. This is the 6th album. This is the 6th track. Not on the 6th day, please, not go in there. But just so cool. He's so virtuous, so virtuoso, not virtuous. I'm sure he had good virtues, I don't know. But very interesting. But when you think about it in context, different enough. Very different enough. Brilliant musician. Brilliant. And with that high-pitched voice, I'd never heard that before, that I can remember. Check out the playlist, guys. I'll put the link to the song in, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.